Hi guys, welcome back to Brunel Basics, and today we're doing Can't Be Asked to Cook. So I'm sure there's going to be times in your time here when you just really can't be bothered to do any food or not to cook properly, but you've got stuff in the fridge that needs using up. So today we're going to do a nifty little recipe that's going to get some of the leftovers out of your fridge and into your stomach, but in a fun and interesting way. So Hope, today we're going to make Nasi Goreng, which is an Indonesian rice dish. And we're going to use the ingredients that we've got here in front of you, which is pretty much what most typical things that people are going to have left over in their fridge. It can be anything. So that as long as you've got rice and you've got some kind of spicy paste, you can put in whatever you like. First thing you really want to do is a top little tip to get cooking quick is to turn on your wherever you're going to heat. So turn on your stove, turn that up there to 4 or 6. That's brilliant. And then just put about a tablespoon of oil in to get that warming through. There we go, great. So we've got some spring onions here. Now we're not going to use any knives in this recipe, so it's going to be really, really easy to do. So just tear up your spring onions there into that bowl. Give it a twist as you pull it, it's a bit easier, that's it.
Ah, I see, yeah.
There you go, nice and easy. That'll do. Right, so
That's
we're going to pop them in the pan. Okay.
There you go.
And then just turn that up to 6 there, so we get a little bit of a sizzle going, or maybe even 8. Let's be daring. Okay, and next we've got some beans here that are left over. You can use any vegetables at all. We've got some beans here for today. So again, these are just cooked sort of everyday leftovers, whatever you've got. Just tear them in half as well, same sort of size. They're nice and soft, so like they're cooked by your grandma.
Much easier.
That's it.
There we go.
Lovely. That's it, and then we're going to pop them in as well. That's it, give them a stir around. You've got a spoon there to the side.
Yep.
Going to get a little bit of a sizzle going on there. These are spring onions, so they're going to cook very quick. And that's the whole purpose of this dish. Nasi Goreng traditionally is an Indonesian dish, and they have a special paste that they use for this, but we're trying to show you to use it rather than having to go out and source specific ingredients. Anything that's available. You can easily get Thai curry paste from any supermarket. They even have it downstairs here in Costco. So let's get a spoonful of that in there now. Now add as much or as little as you want, depending on how fragrant and how spicy you like it. I like it quite spicy, so let's go in with another half spoon there. Yeah. Lovely.
There we go.
There we go. And give that another stir. That's it. And straight away you can smell the fragrance coming out of that. So we just want to get that cooked off. So about 30 seconds, which will just give you enough time to grab the meat. So you could do prawns for this, you could use some ham or some turkey, like sandwich fillings. We've got some leftover chicken here, and we're just going to throw that in there as well. Now this is ready cut up, but if it wasn't, obviously cut it up into bite-sized pieces, but that could just go straight in there.
Yep.
Right, so we've just given the chicken just a minute or two so that starts to warm through, making sure that's nice and hot. And now we're going to go in with the rice, Hope.
Yep.
So we're going to use pre-cooked rice. Look, it's just bought from any supermarket. The brand is irrelevant, but we have gone for whole grain today just to keep it as healthy as we can. So we're going to tip that in, please, Hope.
All of it?
Yep. Can you eat all of it?
Yep.
Okay, in we go. And then with your spoon there, just break that rice up.
Yep.
As it starts to heat through, that will actually break up on its own.
Yeah.
A little tip you could do is pop that bag in the microwave for 20-30 seconds first, just to get that started, and that will break up a little bit easier. That's fantastic. You want to turn up your heat just a little bit more now to 8. That's it. And you probably see that's probably starting to stick a little bit, but we want it to fry, so give it a good stir around. If it is sticking really bad, then what you can do is add just a little splash of water just to help it heat through. That's fine, lovely, yeah. You can hear that sizzle straight away. Yeah. That'll help create a little bit of steam and help the rice to break up.
It smells lovely.
Excellent, right, so now we need to do a little bit of seasoning. So if you want to grab yourself a fork, just have a little taste, so you know what it tastes like first. So obviously, if you've added a lot of paste, a lot of these pastes contain a lot of salt. So by adding too much, it may not need anything else.
No.
A little bit bland?
Yeah.
Okay. So next we're going to add, you can use soy sauce, but we've got some kecap manis, which is like a sweetened soy relish. So we're just going to pour a little bit of that in. About a teaspoon.
Okay. Oh, it's very thick.
Yeah, you can always add more, but you can't take away.
True.
So if you add a little bit, give it a stir. So it gets in on everything. then you can have another little taste. Now, you're the only one eating this today, so you're fine to double dip. But if you're cooking for friends and family, obviously use a clean spoon. It's just good manners. Right, so there we go. The rice is cooked, that's ready, almost ready for serving. So what we're going to do then, Hope, if you want to pop the rice into a bowl now, put yourself a portion in there. Okay, Hope, so if you want to swap the pans over, just use a cloth because that pan's hot now. We don't need to burn yourself. That's it, move that one out of the way. Lovely, and then put the other pan on before it turns off.
There we go.
Right, lovely. So turn that up now to about 8 or 10 on the dial. So you want a medium pan for frying eggs. What we're going to do is make a little garnish to go with this. So we're going to crack an egg in a minute. If you put it into a cold pan, the egg white will just spread and it's most likely going to stick. Okay. So you always want to make sure your pan for frying an egg is hot enough to cook the egg, but not so hot that it's going to spit in your face.
Okay.
So lower it down so it's not dropping from a great height. That's it. Again, if you hold the egg high and you drop it into boiling fat, you run the risk of it splashing. Okay. That's the last thing you want. So there you go, that's perfect temperature. Look. So the egg now is already starting to set and it's getting a nice white colour. So we're nearly there. Grip the bowl underneath with both hands.
Right.
Just confidently flip it over. That's it.
And then
take the other bowl off.
There we go.
There we go. We've got a nice neat pile of rice. And then just grab the fish slice that's on the board there.
Yep.
Put your egg on top.
Try not to break the yolk.
And that probably is the most skillful part of this dish. That's it, gently across. On top, look at that, beautiful. All we need now is a little bit of garnish, so a little bit of coriander on top. Nice bit of torn coriander on top there to finish it. You could even add, if you wanted a little bit spicier, a little embellishment of chili flakes, sriracha sauce, whatever floats your boat. There you go, well done. All that's left is to taste.
Okay.
Grab yourself a fork. Look at that, that egg is beautiful. You just tear that yolk there, look, it's going to ooze out.
Tastes really nice.
So it's a cheap dish, it's an easy to make dish.
I hadn't heard of it before, but it's lovely.
There you go.